Ready? Play.
Confesso lhe que com a Jelena Ostapenko, depois da vitória da Letónia na contra de Paz.
Congratulations, Jelena, to wins today. How are you feeling about your tennis here in Portugal?
I mean, it's just my first few matches on clay court, so it's not easy, and especially the courts are the way they are. It's not easy to play here because the quality of the courts is not the same what is on WTA. So obviously we have to get used to the conditions because really bad bounces, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, it's not easy, and especially to play Billie Jean King Cup is like to play another tournament completely. Like I feel like last two matches I was not really playing well, but two of them I managed to win, and that what matters. Yeah, but I feel like I was not playing my best at all.
Now you got a chance to have a top 10 match against Maria Sakkari. I guess that's at least a good preparation before the play season that is coming.
I mean, we'll see what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play, so
If you want to play?
we will see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow is a new day, so we'll see. I'm not gonna say anything, but we'll see. I played already enough matches in the last few days.
Just because you're feeling physically a bit.
I mean, to play Billie Jean King Cup is, I think it's a energy-wise double energy because you play for yourself and also for your country, and you waste a lot of energy on that. Even like playing also pretty much similar like on tour, but after like few days of matches, I feel energy-wise very low energy because. I mean, it takes, like you're supporting, you're sitting by the court, it takes a lot of energy out of you.
How about mentally as well? I mean, you had a couple of bad results yesterday. Do you take that sometimes onto the court in your first match the next day?
I mean, honestly, like, I know that in Billie Jean King Cup, almost anyone can beat anyone because I feel like some players, like even top players are like, the level goes like down so much because there is so much pressure because you are representing your country, not only yourself. So I think we shouldn't like really look at those results because I mean, normally if I face those girls at the other tournament, it would be completely different result.
Some line calls today, they do seem to occur here and one very crucially on match point. I saw and I heard your reaction, you were convinced it landed on the line. Obviously your opponent less so, but even after the match I saw their whole team were looking at the court still. Are you convinced though that was in?
I mean, I saw that ball, but it's very, how you say, individual. Every chair umpire sees it a different way because it's clay court, we don't have challenges. I mean, especially of course here there will be no challenges at all, but yeah, I was pretty sure the ball was in. So.
Are you in favor of Okai on clay? Because today we had a situation with Medvedev as well in Monte Carlo where the Okai showed a different mark compared to the one that the umpire showed.
I honestly think on clay there is no need for Hawkeye because obviously you can see the marks. It's just, I think it's for some chair umpires, some of them see it completely different than the others. So maybe that's why they want to put the Hawkeye there.
You know, how do you see your chances on a clay season? Because of course, as a former Roland Garros champion, you have to believe in your chances. But I think that title was the only one time you made the second week of French Open. But how do you see your chances? Of course, semi-finals in the Rome in the past. How do you see your chances this season?
I mean, I can play well on clay, of course, and there's few tournaments, not too many. I wish there would be more on tour, but yeah, I'm just not gonna put any pressure on myself and just like play and enjoy it. And if I do that, for sure I will have some good results.
This year for me, it's when I look at your performances and your form, it's kind of in two parts. I think the beginning of the year, I had a lot of optimism for you, especially going into the Australian Open. I think you were playing really well. The last few weeks, a little bit less so. Is that fair?
I mean, it also depends how you feel, the conditions, the tournaments in general, mountains or something, you know, all that matters. And especially starting the season so well, it's not always easy to play the same and to keep level all the time. Especially for me, I think it was one of the first seasons that I started that well, so I needed a little bit time to adapt to it.
You obviously can play well in every set. You won Wimbledon in juniors, made the semi-finals, and in the French Open title, a lot of titles on hard courts. What is your favorite surface at the moment? Do you have one?
It's a grass court for sure. Grass and clay, not hard court.
The shortened season.
I feel like on hard court anyone can play well because the bounce is so even, so it's like, it's not a big deal, but on other surfaces you need to adapt a little more.
So if you could win any tournament, one more in the rest of your career, it would be-
Wimbledon. Obviously, I won juniors, so I would want to win the singles one, women's singles one.
What can you tell us about Portugal and the Lisbon area? I know you don't have that much free time, but
I honestly have like just.
a little bit, or-
I honestly just went out to one restaurant one day because we finished quite late and we needed to do the physio treatment, all these things. So didn't really have time. Maybe tomorrow or day after I have some time to see it.
in the
But
middle of
I
the-
heard some good things about Portugal.
First time in Portugal?
No, I think I was in juniors in Porto,
Why?
but I don't remember anything about it, to be honest. It was so long time ago, so I just remember that I was there, but I don't remember anything.
Just on memory, actually.
Last one?
Yeah. Just on memory. You won the French Open. You've had some incredible results in your career. Are those thoughts ever going through your head when you're on a court, playing here in a very humble environment, let's say, with some funny bounces? Does it ever that go through your head, or is that completely, you're very much in the moment?
No, I mean, sometimes it goes through my head like what I'm doing here. But then I understand I'm here like representing my country and that's very important for me as well. But I mean, it is what it is. You have to adapt to the conditions and yeah, you cannot do anything about it. They're not going to change the court and change the lines and the bounces. It's going to be the same for everyone, so you have to adapt to it.
Last one is Steve.
Jelena, it seems like on a good day you can beat anyone. Iga never beat you, for example. Do you think when you play your best, of course that's difficult to do, but when you play your best, you are the best in the world? Do you think that?
I think one of the best, yes, I can be one of the best and one of the most dangerous players. There are a few other players that can be really like dangerous as well when they're in their best form, but yeah, I feel like against top players, especially where like used to play against them more, I play way better than I like played a few matches here because I never obviously saw these girls. I never like saw how they practice or they play matches. I mean, I just saw, of course, some YouTube videos, but that's different from what you see on the court.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.